Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the 2022 World Champion VTuber Marble Race. We are now on Race 4 Team Battle. Let's quickly take a look at the previous score on Race 3. Looks like things have been shaping up pretty well. Now let's see what the map looks like. And it looks like all the racers are lined up and ready to go. And the timer is now beginning. And all the racers are now off at the beginning, and they are looking like they're going off with a good start. They're all heading off to that main first ramp, and they're going down the little curve. The little curve. And it looks like we're about to see who's up in first place. It looks like Senku Tenshi's up in first place with Shiranai not that far behind. And it looks like Dexy Doken all up in third place, up in fourth place. Who's up in first place right now? And it looks like Mysta almost in first place. Oh, it is in first place. Now it's not. Shiranai still goes up into first place. Dexy Doken in third place. Oh, and just like that, Kiana is up way in first, looking really good. Now they're going to have to go up the hill, and the hill can be potentially hazardous if they don't make it up. As you can see, a couple of them not made it up properly. It's kind of hard to see right now who's up in first place, but it looks like we got Kiana up in first place. Oh, no, Mysta now up in first. It's a really close call with 4 people. What an intense battle between Aka, Sven, Mysta, and Kiana in the intense race. And remember, everyone, the colors on their name is what team they are on, and the number is what place they are in total. And it looks like Kiana's got a decent lead with Mysta not too far behind. First and second is a good battle going on right now, while multiple people are fighting for third place. Things are looking pretty swell, and it looks like they went down pretty nicely with this hill. Oh, shoot, looks like Kiana hits hard, not doing too well on that curve downhill. And that makes Mysta up in first place, hitting that pretty hardly nice and staying in first. We're going to see who's up in last place. It's kind of hard to see, but it looks like it might be Aravir and Sam and Booby up in the last 3 positions. And it looks like we got Aka up in first place with Dexy up in second place. Things have changed. Mysta, what happened? You were up in first and now you're in third. And it looks like we got Aka and Dexy fighting for first place. Will Dexy be able to keep that first place position, or will Aka be able to take it over? Dexy's not letting that happen. And Aka's going to have to try and work harder to pass that. And it doesn't quite happen. Dexy keeping that first place, fighting to keep it, but no, just like that, Aka catches up. Will Aka be able to keep it? No, Aka loses it instantly, and Dex now up in first place. The race is staying tense between those two going on right now. Third place not that far behind in the first and second. This is a close battle with Dexy now slightly getting a decent lead, but anything can change in an instant. All it takes is hitting that corner hard while the others take it smooth. Dexy trying to stay with the first place, and can Dexy keep the first place with the last little bit? We're just about at the finish line. Dexy still in first place with Mysta, not that far behind. Will Mysta be able to catch up? And we don't know, but Dexy's fighting to keep it. And it looks like Mysta might be catching up. Nope, Dexy's in head, not letting it happen. Dexy's like, oh, heck to the no. Oh, and it looks like it's a hard call, but it looks like Mysta now up in first place. Will Dexy be able to keep at least that second place, or will Aka be able to take it over? Aka's trying really hard, and it looks like Mysta taking first place with Dexy and Aka in second and third. What an intense battle with Senku in third, Iron Mouse in fifth, and Ink in sixth, and Gawr Gura in seventh, and Bao in eighth, and Avespa and Shiranai in ninth and 10th. With Kulu way behind, that's going to really hurt their team. Let's quickly look at the scoreboard. It looks like we got black at 14 minutes and 13 seconds and purple at 14 minutes and 20 seconds. And we got yellow at 14 minutes and 5 seconds with white at 14 minutes and 2 seconds. Not making white in first place so far, with yellow in second. Then comes black, and last in place is purple. Let's now go see what race 2 is all about. This is a different type of race, and it looks like they are just getting ready to go right off the bat, and they all begin. The little yellow number indicates what lap they're on. There's going to be a total of 5 laps, and things are going to get potentially wild. Anything can happen. This is more of a realistic racetrack, as you can see. The developers contacted me and saying that they plan on making more like these one day. So we'll have to see how this plays out. But this is definitely a nice racetrack to end race 4 with. There's only going to be 2 races total in this episode, so hopefully that is a-okay. We did have a 3rd race, but we don't know where that went, so we're going to have to live with only 2. Yeah, so there will be some changes on the next episode. Now, let's quickly take a look at who's in 1st and 2nd. The nice thing about this racetrack is the people in the top 10 indicator is correct. Anyone showing on there is going to actually be it. If you did notice, in the other races, you had to be closest to the finish line to indicate who's in 1st place. So if you end up technically being in 1st place and being further away from the finish line, it wouldn't indicate that you'd be in 1st place. So this is really nice to see who's in 1st. So right now we got Bao, now Mysta up in 1st place, with now Bao taking 1st place and Mysta. It's a constant back and forth battle. Who's going to be in 1st? Mysta now getting a decent lead, hitting almost the 3rd lap here. Got only a couple turns away from achieving third lap. Mysta getting a decent sized lead, with Bao not that far behind from the person in 3rd place, which is Alva. Alva is up in 3rd place. Can she keep that position? We'll have to wait and see. Benno, will Benno be able to keep up? Nope, Benno instantly shoots out into 5th place. Mysta having a pretty huge lead. Bao coming out of nowhere with some massive speed. Will Bao be able to catch up? When it may look like it, Bao instantly catches up to Mysta, having a huge lead now gone. Will Bao be able to keep up that 1st place within the last 2 laps here? We'll have to wait and see. Benno hitting that wall hard. Will Benno have achieved some potential secret stats to speed up? It doesn't look like it. Hitting that wall definitely slowed Benno down dramatically. Mysta not accepting that 2nd place, trying to catch up to Bao. Will Bao be able to keep that place? We'll have to wait and see. This is a close battle, and it looks like Mysta now catches up to Bao. Bao losing that slight speed advantage she had. Will Bao be able to keep up and catch up to that 1st place? We'll have to wait and see. Mysta and Bao having some pretty huge leads compared to everyone else. Shiranai now taking 3rd place. Will Shiranai be able to catch up and hit that 1st place? We'll have to wait and see. Abdog taking 4th place, with Booby taking 5th place. Constant changes going on. Now Iron Mouse up in 5th place, with Sam in 4th place. Shiranai still in 3rd place with, it looks like, a decent lead. Hitting that wall hard though. That might slow Shiranai down by a landslide. We can't have that. Now can we, ladies and gentlemen? Bao up in 1st place. Will Bao be able to keep it? Doesn't look like it. Hitting that wall pretty hard. Getting Mysta back in 1st place. And it looks like we got a Vespa up in 10th place, with Benno in 9th place. Iron Mouse now in 9th place, and it looks like we got Sam up in 6th place, now going up to 4th place. Oh, and it looks like Sam goes back down to somewhere. So, oh, Sam's up in 4th place. Nope, changes again. Mysta now onto the final lap and still in 1st place. Will Shiranai be able to catch up to Bao? Getting to that 2nd place? We'll have to wait and see. But Bao's trying her darnest best to get back into 1st place. Bao believes that she has the opportunity to be able to achieve this victory tonight. We'll have to wait and see if that happens. Shiranai coming in, trying to hit Bao, almost looks like, but doesn't achieve it, and stays in that 3rd place. Oh my gosh, it looks like Mysta slowing down. Shiranai getting instant speed turbo, getting into 2nd place, and now 3rd place. This is a close battle. Oh, it looks like Sam's coming out of nowhere. Sam wants to join this 4-way battle going on here. Bao up in 1st place. Will she be able to keep it? This is a really close battle. Oh, Shiranai now taking 2nd. Nope. Oh, Mysta now in 1st place. Bao in 1st place. Will Bao be able to keep this 1st place? We'll have to wait and see. And it looks like we're about to get this. And Bao taking 1st place, with Mysta in 2nd, Sam in 3rd, Alva in 4th, Shiranai in 5th, Dexy in 6th, Benno in 7th, Abdog in 8th, Gawr Gura in 9th, and flippin' Sven up in 10th. Let's go see the score. And let's see the score. It looks like we got white with 35-20, and then we got yellow at 35-24, and then we got black at 35-35, with finally purple at 35-37. So 1st place, the top 5 positions will be for the best time, Dexy down to Aravir. Let's see what it looks like if everyone had from the best time down to the worst time. Looks like Mysta would have had the absolute best time, with Dexy being in 2nd place and Bao in 3rd place with time-wise. Now let's see what the scores come down to. Dexy hitting 1st place with a 3-way tie with Bao and Senku Tenshi. And just like that, we'll have to see who's in last. It looks like we got Booby in last place with only 6 points. Revere going up 1 place, now to that 19th place, with Sam going up as well 1 point. With Dexy going up 11, that's crazy. We'll see you all next time in the next episode. The final episode, that is, until we start the 2023. We're late, but who cares? You guys' problem, not mine. Love you all. Bye-bye.